Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where skincare is all about progression over perfection because perfection doesn't exist. And welcome to Hits and Shits. I've not done this for a long time actually, it's been a while. Mainly because I've been very fussy with the products that I'm buying. I'm buying a lot less and I'm accepting a lot less as well from brands. And my skin's at a space where I kind of know what works for it and what doesn't. So I don't try a lot of stuff that I think, that I'm not too positive about, if that makes sense. But I do have a shit for you today amongst many hits. So let's get on with the hits. I want to talk about this body wash. This is Naturium's The Smoother Glycolic Acid Wash, fragrance free. This has 5% glycolic acid plus lactic, purivic, tartaric acid plus biomimetic red algae. A lot to take in there. And I have to say this does an amazing job of not only exfoliating your skin, my kneecaps look less crusty, my elbows look less crusty, my upper arms are less dotty. This is a new one, by the way. The one I'm currently using is in the shower. And when I step out of the shower after using this, I feel so well moisturized, like all over my skin. It's almost like I was washing my body with a moisturizer, and some of that has just clung to my skin and sticked around. I do still moisturize coming out of the shower, but half the time I just feel like I don't need to after using this. There is a matching body lotion which I will start using, but I believe that feeling is down to the biomimetic red algae, which they say acts as a second skin to retain skin moisture, and it does just you feel incredibly smooth coming out of the shower. Now, I don't understand a word of this next bit, but they say that using coercivate technology to form small coercivate aggregates. It uniformly coats the skin, while the mild surfactants cleanse the skin and are rinsed away. The actives adhere for optimal efficiency. So I think that's all it means, is that, your skin is well coated and looked after, while also managing to wash away all the things your skin doesn't need. Whatever the fuck it does, it's so good. So good. I do have other body washes from Naturium, but once I finish my other one of these, I'm gonna open this one and carry on using it because it's by far one of my favorite body washes of all time. Next up is one I think I saw on Caroline Hyron's Instagram, or she posted about Curel being now available in the UK, and I checked them out and I saw this. This is the Deep Moisture Spray. This is an ultra-fine moisturizing spray with ceramides for instant hydration, fortifies and restores skin, leaving it replenished and soft. We're having one of our world famous heat waves here in the UK. No, it's really hot and stuffy. It's horrible. The last thing I want to be doing is using a moisturizer or too many heavy products in the morning, whilst I'm constantly having to reapply sunscreen over the top. This is perfect at moisturizing my skin, hydrating my skin, almost like I've cleansed, done a toner, serum, moisturizer, but without feeling like I've used a ton of product, because this one product feels like I've done a whole routine. This is essentially just a super lightweight moisturizing mist, and it's perfect. I will cleanse, I'll do a serum to get my actives in for the day, and then just do this and then straight into sunscreen. My skin doesn't feel like it's needing any more moisture after this, and it doesn't feel heavy and bogged down with product. The ceramides are obviously amazing for helping retain all your hydration, help your skin along its healing journey. But yeah, I'm getting a lot more use out of this than I thought I would. I think even in the winter where I am doing a full routine, this is a spray I'll use before a moisturizer to kind of just help lock everything in and add that extra layer of moisture to my skin. I absolutely love this, like a new staple. Two sunscreens. I'm not going to talk about this one because I've talked about it a few times and it was also in a sponsored video, but I do absolutely love this away from the sponsorship. But I don't do sponsored products in this video. This is the Nice Birdie Upsun Dr. G SPF 50 Plus PA4 Pluses. So this is a sunscreen oddly enough aimed at golfing, which is, I think it's important to wear sunscreen when you golf. But more importantly, this is a nice mix of mineral and chemical filters that don't leave your skin feeling stingy, itchy, no white cast for me, but essentially it's just a very nice, elegant sunscreen that just kind of glides over the face like a normal everyday moisturizer. More importantly, it's just super easy to reapply over and over, but it's also got amazing ingredients in niacinamide, loads of antioxidants, a vitamin C derivative, ceramide, ceramides sodium hyaluronate is essentially a really nice moisturizer that happens to be an SPF at the same time as well. I do find that the mineral filters mixed in here do tend to take away that kind of like greasy, shiny edge that a lot of chemical sunscreens have to them. And it does leave you feeling a little bit matter for longer. If you have oily skin, you'll particularly like this as well, because I do find it helps control that excess sebum production in warmer weather. But one of my favorites is back in stock on Olive Young. I don't know where else is official retailers, but it goes super quick because it's a bestseller. So if you see it, grab it. It's really, really good. Next, we have the Glow Recipe Plump Hyaluronic Gloss Balm. I'm wearing it now. So this really does everything I like in a lip balm. First of all, it kind of has that texture to it where if you want a glossy lip, you can just add a little bit more than you normally would, and it will comfortably sit on your lips and look glossier. If you don't like a glossy lip, but you really want that hydration and healthy looking lips, you just pat it on like a normal lip balm. Does a really good job. And this does a really good job at kind of getting that really good balance of giving your lips a really hydrated, smooth feel where they almost feel like really nicely plumped up, but also locking everything in like a normal lip balm feels like. So we have hyaluronic acid and raspberry extract in here to help hydrate the skin. Kakadu Plum, which is where the Plump comes from, which is an antioxidant. And it's $22, which at first I was like, oh, is that pricey? I don't really know how to like price lip products, but you get 15 milliliters, which is half your average serum size, right? I've had this for 2 weeks now. I barely even scratched the surface, the pre-surface. Like you need a tiniest amount of this and it's gonna last you the longest time. And if you're like me and you're somebody who has like a lip balm stick in every pocket of every item of clothing and you constantly lose them because you just don't know where they are, I prefer getting tubs nowadays because I feel like I have to sit them on the side somewhere, or if I do take them with me, they sit in a bag. You know, I'm a bit more, what's the word? I'm a bit more protective over tubs. But yeah, I'll easily stretch this to a year. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. Like, this is going to get some good use. All right, let's bring the tone down now with a shit, shall we? So when I was doing my TikTok made me, but no, buying the TikTok ads video, I came across this brand called Carpe, and they're kind of known for like a dermatologist recommended sweat resistant skincare brand. I was like, oh, this is amazing. Like, that's so good. I don't suffer with sweating in any way. If I know I'm going somewhere warm and there's a product that is going to stop me sweating in any way whatsoever, great. Absolutely love it. First of all, I tested out the deodorant. Crap. Terrible. I have never sweat more in my life than when I used that deodorant. Like, I actually felt like I could feel it all under my armpits. Do you know what I mean? Like, the product was kind of like melting away. But I also tried the Carpe sweat absorbing face lotion. Now, the adverts for this, because it's only ads I see about it, I never see anyone reviewing this just off their own back. The adverts I always see for it is influencers like sweating and showing how much they sweat, and they're dripping in sweat, and they're like, do you have sweat issues? Then use this kind of thing. And the only time I sweat that much is when I go for a walk or I do some exercise. So I tried this through both. The walk, just very average walking, about 30 minutes in very warm weather for us here in the UK, and I was expecting to sweat. This did nothing to fight that whatsoever. So I tried the extreme sweating with exercising that they do as well, and of course that didn't work either. I also tried it just an everyday situation of doing stuff around the house in warmer weather where I would usually pick up a little bit of a sweat as usual. This did absolutely nothing. What I will say for it is it's got a lot going for it elegance wise. It feels like a very nice gel cream that's a little bit thicker. I don't know why, but I would have thought this would have been like a little bit thick and almost like chalky. I don't know. But it was a nice moisturizer. It does dry you down a lot, like a lot. I will say if you're oily and you want to take away some of that sheen, this is a good one to use. Is it going to stop you sweating? In my personal experience, no. Is it going to kind of like hide the fact that you're sweating profusely in any way whatsoever? No. And I hate that they kind of advertise it as such. But yes, those are my hits and one shit for this month. Let me know if you've used any of these in the comments down below and what your opinions are on them. You can watch some more product reviews here. So in general, light entertainment here, and I'll see you over there.